Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 7 of the Ropes 2000 series. So, let's start a game. And as you can see, I'm up to 1949, so I'm 51 points away. So, I'm getting very, very close. I peaked at 1959, I believe. So, yeah, this game is taking a bit to load, so I'll just cut to it. Okay, here we go. I reloaded chess.com, and it finally put me in a game. So, maybe there's something glitched with my tab. Maybe it's just that it was open for a while. But anyways, okay, this person's playing moves very fast. Let's go here and take, and then let's play d4. This is an opening that I kind of like to play sometimes. I don't really know any theory on it, though, but it just feels very comfortable. And now I'm just going to castle, and I think my position's alright already. This game is going by too fast. Don't get stressed. You don't have to play as fast as them. I need to remember that. Maybe just rookie 1? Yeah, I like rookie 1. And now taking looks a bit odd. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Maybe let's just get another piece developed. Maybe we could take the knight too. I mean, to be fair though, this bishop is nice to have, so there's no real reason to jump to conclusions like that. So I'm just gonna put the bishop here. Maybe we'll develop the knight here. Maybe we'll reroute it like this. I don't know. I don't know what the best situation for that knight is. If they play something like this, then I'm immediately taking, because I don't want to have to go through with that bishop being really bad. Okay, they play this. That's an interesting move. And now I think I play... Yeah, maybe I do go here. I think I go there. Wait, let's see. Here, there, takes. Then I have this... and their rook is trapped, so they aren't going to do that. So, okay, yeah, let's go here. I'm really hoping I don't do anything dumb, because it's been a bit since I've played a rapid game, I'll be quite honest. I think I'd take now, and let's just reroute. I really hope I haven't gotten worse, because there was like a really low elo bot that I was struggling to beat at some point, and that kind of scared me. I'm like, oh no, am I losing my ability because I have not played rapid in so long? That's why I'm playing a game. Because I need to actually start playing rapid again. It's really bad to take really long breaks. Even if it's like 3 weeks. 3 weeks is still a pretty long time. Alright, the queen goes there defending the pawn. Fair enough. Now do we take? Or actually, no, I think we play this, right? And now we're winning a pawn? I think that's good. Yeah, I like that. And if queen here... we have knight takes, we attack the bishop, so they can't even take the b-pawn. So yeah, this is looking very strong. We attack the queen, we attack the pawn, and now I think do we take this? Do we take this perhaps also? No. Maybe we go just here. I don't know which knight it's better to take with. If I take with this knight, I attack the bishop automatically, but I don't have like this open idea. Maybe it's better to take with this one. Let's just hope I'm not blundering. If bishop here, I can take, I think, because I'm threatening to take this, and then they have to take back. And then from there I need to think, do I want to take with the rook, or should I just escape with the knight? Okay, they do play this. Yeah, now I think I take, right? If I take and then take, are my rook and knight gonna end up being weak? That's what I need to figure out. It's kind of hard to tell. I mean, I could also play something like this, perhaps. I am already up a pawn, so I think b4 is a good move, because if they take my knight, I can take back with my knight, and I have a solid outpost. So I think this is the way. And I do like my position right now. Hopefully it does not crumble. But yeah. Alright, they do take. I take back. I'm threatening to take their bishop and then maybe a pawn. Obviously taking the pawn might be risky because this bishop is open. So maybe I play something like this first. Oh, okay, they're going to defend the bishop with the rook. Do I take anyway? I don't know. Maybe I play bishop here. Maybe I'd take first, actually, to prevent them from going to this square. Maybe I mean, I could just go here, actually, attack this knight. Let's see, here, there, 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 and then what do I have? I don't really have anything. I guess I could always take this. I'm threatening 2 trades. The more I can trade off, I think the better. Yeah, I think it's probably alright to take this. Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. If they take, like, this, then I'll play this, and I think this diagonal is actually really good. And if they do this, I'll probably trade even more, because I think their position is gonna get weaker. Okay, yeah, let's play bishop here. And, this is a pretty good outpost for the bishop. It's very strong, in my opinion. And maybe I can play queen d4, add an extra attacker to this knight. And this pawn is always defended, although the knight can jump here. Wait a minute, the knight goes there, I go here. Okay, wait a minute. Do I just take? I could just take, probably. I could also go here. Then I'm always guaranteed a queen trade. Yeah, I think so. Or not always guaranteed, but there's a good chance I'm getting a queen trade. Yeah, I like this. I'm gonna go for this move. If the knight goes here, I will take. They will take with the king probably, and then I'll play f3. And actually, I think the knight ends up getting, like, trapped or whatever from that. Alright, now let's take. If they take with the pawn, then they really don't want a queen trade, that's for sure. They probably do want one. Yep, they do. Alright, let's go here. And now let's defend this pawn. And maybe we'll bring another rook there. Something I do need to prevent at some point is this back rank. So, yeah, that's something I have to worry about just a little bit. Maybe I play... I could just prevent it right now, I guess. Yeah, why not? Let's do that just so I don't have to worry about it. Alright, the rook goes there. Interesting. I guess they're trying to go for this, takes, and then, like, takes, and they want to get this pawn. I guess that's fair enough. Maybe I just play rook here. Let's attack this pawn. Oh, they also want to bring this rook in, don't they? Ah, okay. But if here takes... I mean, if here takes... and then what would they take with... If they took with the rook, then they would lose that. If they took with this, they would lose that. So they can't play that. Which means they have to, like, find some way to defend that pawn, possibly. And it's going to be very hard to, I think. Yeah, they just play rook there, I guess. And now we can play this, I think. That looks pretty solid, because then we can bring the rook here, and then we can create a really nice base. Yeah, I think that works. Let's go rook here. If this takes, they might take this pawn, actually, or this pawn. All I know is the king is very fast. We can go ahead and stop that pawn, because it's not defended by any other pawns. And, like, even though I'm down on the clock a little bit, it's not even, like, that bad, because it's an endgame. So 5 minutes is probably enough to clean this position up. I would assume I'm winning. If I'm not winning, though, it's at least drawing, that's for sure. But I'm pretty sure I'm winning. And if I win this, I hit my new peak, so I'm very happy about that. Because my new peak would be 1961, and my old peak was 1959. So yeah, it'd be 2 over my peak. And I'm not going to hit my peak from a really bad game, because I hit my peak from a horrible game last time. Anyways, I think, yeah, let's just take. And then we can take this pawn. Okay, they go there, I guess. Let's take that. Alright, now let's defend this. They might go here, we'll take, they'll take. And then I think we play check here, possibly, and we're threatening b5. Alright, I think now let's go here. Maybe we should have played king f1 first. Okay, well, we have king f1 now. Alright, now let's go here. Now I think we can play this, perhaps? Maybe that's risky, actually. Here, king there. I probably just let him have a bunch of useless activity that I shouldn't have let him have. maybe let's just go check here and then there. And then, yeah, let's go here. If they play this, we have takes. If they play king here, we have this move right here, which is very nice. And I think we should be winning now. If I draw this, I don't lose anything, so that's nice. Alright, yeah, let's pick up this pawn finally. If they play something like this, and I go here, there's no sort of skewer. Alright. And yeah, this should be winning. Hopefully I don't mess this up. Let's go rook here, I guess. Yeah, that looks pretty smart. And now we can slowly try to venture and pick up this pawn. If they go there, then maybe we actually bring the king there. I don't know, actually. It's still a bit tricky, to be honest. They might go for some sort of way to win the pawn, but this rook is actually like kind of bad. All right, yeah, they play that. I think we bring the king here. They might go there. If they go there, we'll play king d6. If they play check, we can probably play this. We attack this pawn. They have to defend it. All right, yeah, let's just keep moving the king up. All right, now I think where do we go? Let's just go here. Nothing wrong with bringing the king up. All right. Now I think we play this. Yeah, I think so, because then they take with check. Yeah, I think this works. All right, let's take back. All right, and now I think do we just defend the pawns again? I think so. Do we just go back, defend the pawns? And I think we can get the king in. Oh, this is still scary, actually. Maybe I've messed this up a little bit. Yeah, let's bring the rook back. We can't let him have the base of the pawn. I might have messed this up. I don't know what I did. Maybe I should have gone there. Oh, that might be a bit risky, though, even going there. Alright, let's go here. No, I'm not taking your draw. I'm sorry. If you were the one up the pawn, I'd take the draw, but there's no need to like give them the draw automatically, because I can't lose this position. At least I hope. Yeah, we're gonna try to get the king here. Maybe push this pawn. Yeah, let's go right here. They have no threats of mate because I always have king here and king here. Alright, now maybe we go here. Maybe we rear out this rook. We might also have potential to cut the king off. Oh, but the squares are like covered perfectly. That's so annoying. Maybe let's just go here. Oh, whew, that was scary. We don't want that. That would be horrible, actually. All right. Now let's go up, and we can threaten some stuff. Actually, if they let us cut them off, then I think we have a really good chance of winning now. It's still very complicated, of course. Okay, yeah, wait, let's cut them off. Yeah, let's go here. And now maybe we can reroute the king again, and then we can pick up this A pawn, or H pawn, I mean. Yeah, let's go right here. Stop doing that. Can I report them for harass drawing me? No, I'm just kidding. You can only do that in over the board. Ooh, they might have this now. Did I just give them that? Oh, but then I have this, actually. Oh, okay, they go there. Now I think I push, right? Oh, but then they have that. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe let's do king here. Oh, but then they have, like, repeative checks. Oh, this kind of sucks. Maybe... Can we hold this draw? Or, I mean, not draw, win. I mean, we can always get a draw. Here, check, takes. Yeah. Then I have no way to promote this pawn, kind of. Yeah, oh no. Maybe if we go here. Yeah, maybe we go here, they... I don't know, maybe I've messed this up. Maybe I have something. I don't know, let's go for this. They might just cut me off. If they cut me off, then I think they can hold the draw. Oh, they didn't cut me off. Wait a minute. Now I feel kind of strong here. Because I think I can get my king over. Yeah. I might also have to think about rook here. But it's probably not a good idea to give the king the g4 square. Yeah, I think... I don't know. This might still be a draw, actually. Wait a minute. Let's go here. I don't know. If my time gets too low, I might just have to force this draw. Very unfortunately. Yeah, I feel like I was winning this at some point. Oh, man. They might go here because they want to get closer to that repetition. Yeah. But I think I play check. Wait a minute. Check. If they go back, I have this. Yeah, but now let's go here. The king might try to sneak in here. Alright, it did. But now... maybe I go here. They might play rook here, though. Yeah, this is actually kind of scary now. If they take, I take. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we promote at the same time. Yeah, this is just a draw. I messed it up somewhere, I think. I don't know. I'm gonna game review this. They might actually fight for a win now because they're a bit up on the clock. Or they might just force the draw, actually. Man, that's so sad. I felt like I had winning chances here. No, they're gonna fight. Fair enough, to be honest. Alright, let's just make sure we don't mouse slip. Yeah, and this is just gonna be a draw unless I have flag. Let's hope not. Yeah, next check they give. Yeah, it's just repetition. Okay, yeah, let's game review that. I probably messed up somewhere, and this will be good though, because I'll learn new technique. So yeah, let's game review this game, and see where I messed up. Okay, so wow, according to the engine, actually, I was never winning that endgame. I guess it's because the pawns were super close. But anyways, there was like a point where I was actually like winning. I guess just converting to that endgame was a bad idea. Yeah, after we won this pawn, we were like much better here. But then like, okay, yeah, they took. I got my knight on a nice square, and then I traded down pieces. But yeah, this was just not a good idea. Because I lost all my advantage here, and like I've never really had winning chances from this point on. Okay. So I guess they just didn't want me to convert to an endgame. Bringing the king was really smart, to be honest. But right here it's like plus 1.3, which is like almost winning, I think. I didn't want to see what they played. I want to see what I'm supposed to play. King d2? Oh, because I stopped the check. And there's no reason to like make this g pawn super weak. I guess that's fair. Okay. Yeah, and anyways, the game continued. And then, yeah, I got this move. I'm surprised this isn't the best move. What's the best move here? King d1? That just looks way too scary, because that gives the rook a lot more options. Like, it can play this, where like, attacks the pawn, and if I take this, then they could take my pawn, and it just seemed very scary. But I guess that was, like, the better move. But anyways, there was only one other point where it looks like I even had, like, somewhat chances. Yeah, like, +1 here. But I played the wrong thing. What was I supposed to play? Rook c2? Interesting. I don't know. I don't see why, to be honest. I mean, I suppose it's only +1, so +1 sometimes is not even winning. But yeah, anyways, after that, I never really had chances again. Oh yeah, this move was not so good. What was I supposed to play here? Rook c2. I guess I was just supposed to keep this pawn on the board, because that was like that was like an extra pawn that was hopefully going to throw the king off at some point. I don't know, but after that, it was just drawn for the rest of this endgame, which actually made the accuracy really high. But yeah, unfortunately, there was no real chances. If they would have like traded here, I think I probably would have winning chances. I'm assuming. Yeah, I would have. Oh man, I actually feel kind of lucky though not to blunder at the very end where they won my pawn. Like that was a bit scary, to be honest. Like right here, I was a little bit scared that there would be some potential for them to like, I don't know, go here, and then after I take, they take, and maybe there's like some sort of like crazy win for them. But I guess I would have this reroute idea right here, and I'd be able to stop them just in time. And you can always keep the king on the right side here, so there's no chance for them to win. But yeah, luckily I was able to get my own pawn here, and thank goodness I found this move, because I was low on the clock. I wouldn't be surprised if I panicked and played something like king g7. But yeah, I was able to get my pawn promoted. Unfortunately, they had the queen promotion first, but even if they didn't, it'd probably still be a loss, or not a loss, a draw. So yeah, and then the game eventually ended. They were going for checks, which is fair enough. I was low on the clock, so you gotta go for some sort of idea. But yeah, anyways, that was a pretty interesting game, and I didn't gain any elo, so kind of a disappointing episode, but at least I didn't lose any elo. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and goodbye.